Yo guys, welcome back to your brand new PTCGO Legacy video. Yes guys, another Legacy video here today on the channel. Today guys, we're looking at a banned card. Now, this card is not banned in Legacy. It is, however, banned in the expanded format, and that is, of course, Archeops. This card got banned because it had a very powerful ability that prevented each player from evolving their Pokemon. Now, to be fair, in expanded, this card could abuse Maxie's hidden ball trick. Legacy doesn't have that. However, some of the top decks are evolution decks, like Empoleon and Flygon, and stuff like that. And that's what we're doing. So if you guys are going to go on to enjoy the Legacy content, you guys want to support the Legacy content, make sure to leave a like on the video. I don't usually ask for likes on my videos, but because Legacy videos don't perform as well, and I want more people to see the video, I want Legacy videos to perform well so more people can get interested in the format, and the format can have more players in it, because it's kind of a dead format. You guys, make sure to leave a like if you want to support the content. But this is where we're playing Darkrai Archeops today. So yeah, before we get into the video, guys, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO pack codes, make sure to get them over at Card Cavern, guys. Card Cavern sells PTCGO codes online for the cheapest. If you guys are looking for any PTCGO codes, whether it be Voltage codes, Unbroken Bonds codes, Team Up codes, Cosmic Eclipse codes, Dark Blaze codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you guys are looking for a specific other code, like maybe you want to get that Dedenne Trainer Toolkit, or you guys are also maybe looking to pick up the ADPization and Battle Arena code, get over at Card Cavern, guys. If you do get any codes over at Card Cavern, of course, at the checkout, guys, you can use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern too. So shout out to Card Cavern, guys. Check them out, and yeah, use code LDF if you get any codes. Let's look at the list here. This is what I'm playing. Darkrai Archeops, a very powerful archetype here. Now, Archeops was banned, as you can see. Now, Archeops, of course, was banned because just being able to stop evolutions from being put into play is really powerful. Now, in Legacy, you don't have the Maxie's play to just put this in play in a single turn. The only way we can actually put into play is through Archen and Plume Fossil, or Twist Mountain, but Twist Mountain's trash. Plume Fossil. Look at the bottom 7 cards of your deck. Reveal an Archen you find there, put on your bench. Now, we do have cards like Computer Search and Junk Arm and Ultra Ball and Juniper to put this in the discard pile. We put the Archen in the discard. We go Prehistoric Call. If it's in the discard, you can put it at the bottom of your deck. So it just immediately puts it to the bottom of the deck. And then we go Plume Fossil and put the Archen in play. Then the following turn, we go Archeops. Now, what if the opponent happens to get a few evolutions in play? Because when Archeops is in play, your opponent can't play Rare Candy or Evolve, right? So what if they do sneak a few evolutions in play? Well, we do have Jirachi here with the attack Time Hollow, which is pretty much just a de-evolve effect. Choose any number of your opponent's stage 1 or stage 2 evolve Pokemon up to the amount of energy on Jirachi, then de-evolve them. And we do have Stardust Song, where if you put it into play from your hand, you may flip 3 coins for each head, search your deck for a discard pile for a Psychic Energy and put on this Pokemon. And we do play 2 Psychic Energies to power up the Jirachi here. And we just try to get a few energy on it, because sometimes when, you know, before we get the Archeops in play, the opponent can maybe put a couple evolutions in play, and then we can go Time Hollow and de-evolve all of them, and then the opponent is stuck. And when they can't evolve anything, a lot of the time, unless they're playing a big basic deck like Plasma Kyurem or Verzian Genesect Orlando Mewtwo Garb, if they're playing a more evolution focused deck, a lot of the times the pre-evolutions are just really bad attackers that can't stop Darkrai, and Darkrai just completely pulverizes them with Night Spear. That is what we're trying to aim for here. It is pretty much a Darkrai deck at the end of the day. We got Dark Patches, you know, all the simple stuff you'll see in a Darkrai deck like Absol, Sableye. I will say this deck does have a very unfavorable matchup against those big basic decks like TDK and Verzian Genesect, because there's no way to really stop them. Like, Darkrai already struggles against them because G-Booster and whatever Kyurem's attack is. But any evolution-based deck, any deck using an evolution engine that is, you know, just trying to get evolution play, we body them. So we kind of take good matchups, we kind of take bad matchups. That's how you got to deal with this deck. But it's fun to play. I am playing a Sigilyph because we are playing Psychic Energy. This can help against those big basic decks. Yeah, pretty simple deck. 9 Dark, 2 Psychic. Not much to really talk about here in terms of what we play. I am playing Spiritomb. This can help us against the Genesect matchup, by the way, so we can stop them from playing G-Booster. It kind of helps us a little bit. Not really, though, because your opponent can just Red Signal, knock it out. But it does give us that free turn of maybe attacking them and not having to worry about getting G-Boostered. All right. Go try the deck on Legacy. See if we can do some magic with Archeops. All right, guys. All right. So we do lose the coin flip, which is fine. We have been recognized here, it looks like. We'll give him the Art Hello back. We'll see if we can cook up here with this. We are up against a Psychic deck, possibly. Now, the main goal at the end of the day, get Archeops in play, turn 1 if we can. We'll see how it goes. Let's see what we get here. Oh, double Plume. Okay, 3 Plume Fossils. So we have 3 chances of trying to get Archeops or Archen in play turn 1. Can we get it? We'll find out. And they... Drowse, that's an evolution. All right, here we go. First Moonfall. And first one is the Charm. Let's go. I'll play another one. Why not? Maybe get 2 and play... Poggers. All right, let's go. Yeah, next turn, we're chilling. We can get 2 Archeops in play. So my opponent happens to knock out one of the Archeops. We have another one coming their way. We'll see if we can even get the Archeops in play, but... What does this do? Switch to the many Pokemon. Ooh, that can actually be annoying. So we want to get Keldeo in play here, so we can stop this Drowsy. You can actually force my Archeops / Archons in the active spot. There's a Verbank. They can poison me. Now we definitely need Keldeo in play. Definitely need the Keldeo. I'm fine with a Darkrai getting knocked out. Once we, usually, like, when we get a Darkrai in play and an Archeops in play, and we're playing against an evolution heavy deck like what my opponent's got here, we usually just kind of body them because they just can't do anything, and Darkrai is usually strong enough to just knock out all these basics that have really bad attacks, right? So it's not like it can do much. We'll see what my opponent's playing, though. Is it just a Drowsy? We can't win next turn, obviously, even if they don't bench anything. Do they have a Hypnotoxic Laser? See what they do here. Ether? The Viper? Okay, that's not... Oh, Calm. Metagross. There's some evolutions. There are some evolutions here. He probably wants a big basic attacker, right? Nope, he gets us a Viper. That is not a big basic attack. Not too threatening, right? As long as we... What does this even do? This Viper's poisoned. Okay, that's fine. Alright, he can force an Archon into play, which could be annoying if they don't wake up. Which we do, okay. Keldeo top deck one time. Oh, okay. I'm gonna play that. Alright, we got Smeargle. Just Portrait here, I guess. Skyla? Alright. Let's go... Archeops. Yeah. Archeops. Get that Archeops down. And we're oh, we only have one in the deck. Okay, so one's prize. That's fine. We'll put the one with the Flowstone on it. Well, we have another Flowstone, but I would rather have Keldeo in play, so I don't want to put 2 on both Archeops, or whatever. Alright, we're chilling. The Archeops in play. Now my opponent cannot evolve. This Drowsy is stuck being a Drowsy forever. Whatever basics my opponent puts down that can evolve are now no longer able to evolve, and that is why Archeops is very powerful. My opponent, Zubat, still can't evolve because of the Archeops, and this is why Archeops got banned, people. Because it is a very powerful card. To be fair, if my opponent... If Archeops was if there's a Pokepower, actually this Drowsy could actually put me to sleep. And if I stay asleep, because all Pokepowers can't be used if a special condition is on them. That could be big. Ooh, there's a Hammer. That's fine. We're not really being threatened by my opponent's board, so it doesn't matter. They're probably going to force the Archeops into play. No, the Darkrai. Alright, Keldeo top deck one time. Dark Energy. Might as well send them, I guess. Okay, there's the Keldeo. We also have access... No, we want... Sableye's okay, but we go Keldeo, we go back to Smeargle, so we're going Keldeo. And now that Keldeo's in play, this thing does, like, nothing. So, yeah. Pretty strong stuff. I mean, my opponent could still possibly hit me with a potential, you know, Tool Scrapper, be a little disruptive. Let me just go Sableye. We're vibing. Portrait? Got nothing. They do have a laser in their hand. 2 Pokegear. They are guaranteed a supporter, but... Without them being able to evolve, Archeops, just all these little tiny basic Pokemon, these insignificant little basics that try to evolve, they can't do anything. And next turn, we're going to start doing Night Spear, right? We'll see if they laser my Smeargle. I actually kind of want them to, because then we don't have to worry about Darkrai getting lasered, which is why it doesn't really matter because Keldeo, but it's like, you know, I'd rather just not take the poison damage. You know what I mean? But yeah, at this point, they have to go through 3 of my Darkrai's now, because the Archeops in play. And we'll see what they're able to do. What is this? What does this do? Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Put them on top of any order. Imagine this card with Colossal in the format. Now, this would be bad. This is Rodon Phone, but in the form of an unknown. Moochum. Oh, that's actually kind of annoying. Energy Antics is going to be kind of sus. We're just going to knock that out here. Alright, cool. We're going to knock out the Smoochum and the Drowsy. And yeah, they just can't evolve. So they're just kind of unable to do anything. Oh, or they can bring my Keldeo. That works too. Get sleep too. Got Sableye finally. I'm not going to bench it just yet, though. The bench spot open. I guess that works. Now they can go Smoochum, which is kind of annoying. Maybe they won't. I really want to knock out that Smoochum, though, because that thing is kind of a problem. Because it can move my energy, which can be an issue. We need to knock this thing out as soon as possible. There's a Pokegear. What supporter will they get? Once they get a supporter, though, we still have our Smeargle online. Karen. Alright, that's not much. See what they decide to do here. I'm hoping they don't go Smoochum. They probably... What does this do? Survivor's now poisoned. If they do that, we can go Knockout Viper, Knockout Smoochum. And this is, I guess, like the most threatening attacker, kind of. It doesn't do much damage to me. Because we have a Resistance Psychic. We wake up anyways. Alright, yeah. We just retreat into Darkrai. Yeah, this game's... I'll bench this now. This game's probably over, right? We're gonna knock out the Smoochum so I can't move my energy, so we can't attack. Knock out their Drowsy, and now we're vibing. We have the Keldeo in play to get out of Poison. Another energy in case I get Crushing Hammerheads. Another energy in case I get another Crushing Hammerheads. And pretty much most of their deck is just shut off from evolving thanks to the Archeops here. And that's why Archeops was banned, people, because people like to evolve. It's a mechanic in the game. I don't think Archeops will get unbanned, right? Archeops actually in Expanded could be interesting because it does shut off, I think it shuts off VMAXs. So I wonder if Archeops got unbanned in the Expanded format, how problematic would it be? Right? How problematic would Archeops be if it got shut off in the Expanded format? Or if it got unbanned in the Expanded? Because it does shut off a lot of stuff. It can shut off VMAXs. I wonder. Because, like, the only way around it, I guess, would be, like, with Eggrow. And, like, other niche stuff, like Archie's Ace in the Hole. So, it really makes me wonder, how good would Archeops be if it got unbanned today? And without Maxis, right? Maxis Archeops would be a little busted. So, I don't think Maxis... I actually kind of want him. I'm a voter for Maxis to get unbanned, right? I would be fine with Maxis getting unbanned. Not Archeops, though. But Maxis, I miss Maxis. I know people were saying, like, the problem with Maxis is it breaks Kabutops and Amistar, so it lets you support or item lock your opponent on turn 1, which I'll admit is pretty overpowered. I don't know. I think Maxis would be a fine card to get unbanned. What's his face? Archie's is fine. You know, my boy Archie, he's not that big of a deal. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I would personally be an advocate for our Maxis unbanned. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What would you guys think of Archeops being unbanned currently in our expanded format? Because again, think of the stuff it can shut off. It can shut off VMAXs. It can shut off Garbodor. It can shut off VMAXs, Garbodor, potentially. And, well, that's all I can really think off the top of my head. So I don't know. Do you guys think Archeops should get unbanned? Not Maxis, though. So the only way to put this in play would have to be through Plume Fossil. So you can go like Battle Compressor, Plume Fossil. Let me know. Do you guys like the idea of Archeops getting unbanned? Do you think it would help the expanded format? Because more VMAXs are going to come out, which means more powerful effects are coming out, which could be a pretty big deal for expanded. So I don't know. What do you guys think of an Archeops unbanned and expanded? Guys, here we go, getting into another game. We're up against a Metal deck. This could be Klinklang, which we can beat when we shut off their Klinklangs. We'll see what we get here. We get a Sigilyph start. Okay, so I'm hoping to draw an Archen or a Darkrai. Well, we can attach the Sigilyph, actually. Perfect. We're playing against a evolution deck. We're playing against Reshifusion. A matchup that might actually be tough because Reshiram is still a really good attacker. But if they don't get Typhlosion in play, we shut them off. Now, this could be kind of tough, though, because it doesn't look like we have a very good start. Okay, then you get a Cyndaquil down. Perfect. There's the Archen. You'll just love to see it. All right. I don't know if my opponent's going to concede when they find out what I'm playing. All right. Here we go. Archen at the bottom of the deck. Plume Fossil. And just like that, it's in play. I actually wouldn't mind getting another Archen down. Let's see what we get here. Oh, there's the Archeops. We got the nuts. It's actually an insane hand. Jeez. You need to chill out there, game. I'm going to go into the... I don't really care if Sigilyph gets knocked out, actually. We'll just let the Sigilyph stay in the active. I was about to go into Smeargle, but if we Portrait and they have a Juniper, we lose both our Archeops. That's like a very bad idea. We're just going to pass, right? Plus, they play Laser. So, yeah. We saw the Verbank in the Mulligan. Now, the only way they can stop my Archeops is if they go Blue Flare, Catcher Heads, Verbank City Gym, Laser. Or no, Laser that. Okay, there's a Collector. They can get all the Cyndaquils they want. At the end of the day, they just can't evolve. And that's why Archeops is such an it's an insane card. I will say, though, Outrage is still a bad attack for us. But, I mean, they'll run out of Reshirams eventually. And we have Absol. We have even Keldeo to a degree. All right, here we go. Archeops. I think we're just gonna... So we swing with Absol. They'll knock me out. I think we just build up Darkrai. We're treating the Smeargle. Play Portraiture. They have an Oak. Perfect. We get to conserve our Archeops. I actually do want to get another Archen in play if we can. Okay, we might be able to get it. I'm just going to play this. also thins out a card from our deck, too. If it fails, it fails. Like, it's not really a big deal. We can attack him. And this is why this deck is good. We can... Oh, we can't... Well, no, we can't attack it. We can get Keldeo. Maybe. Actually, we can't attack. This is fine, though. We still set up a really good position for ourselves. It's not the end of the world. And we just oak. I think we've already retreated, right? Yeah, we didn't get much anyways. Pass. I actually don't mind them knocking out Smeargle here. Smeargle is just kind of cannon fodder anyways. Not really a big deal if it gets knocked out. Not sure I'll do Portrait because they're going to oak. Again, I just don't want a Juniper. I think we just let Smeargle sit in the active spot. Again, Outrage is still a bad attack. If we are going to shut off their entire engine, they're not going to be able to put any Typhlosions in play. So, like, they're still shut off really hard. But Reshiram still does a lot of damage. So, this is not... We're not out of the woodwork yet. But we are shutting off their entire engine, which is good. But we're not out of the woodwork. Alright. We need to move the Smeargle here. And there's a time they concede the game. We drew an energy. We were probably going to energy retreat. And they concede. I mean, honestly, they probably should have stuck that out. Again, Reshiram's a really good attacker. But that's why the Dark Claw's in the deck. Because we can go 90 to the active. They'll outrage me, hit me really hard. And then we 30 to the bench Reshiram. And because we have Dark Claw, we can knock it out for 110 damage plus the 30. Because the 30 plus 90 is not enough to knock out the Reshiram. They honestly should have conceded. Outrage and Verbank Laser is still really good against my Darkrai. But you know what? Because we got the Archeops in play so quick, they just couldn't evolve. Their literal engine of Typhlosion Prime to build a Reshiram is shut off completely. So, I mean, I guess I would have conceded too. Okay, here we go. Heads one time. Tails never fails. All right, we'll see what we're playing against here. If it's Blastoise, again, we get the Archen in play. There's the Archen. We're kind of revealing we're playing an Archeops deck, which is not cool. This hand actually would have been pretty good, though, to be honest, if we started with a basic. Always good to see the Archen and then a discard card in your hand. Let's see what we get here. Sableye Darkrai. It's not bad. We can Ultra Ball for Archen. We'll see what happens. We can go Ultra Ball Junk Arm to get the Archen in the discard because we can Junk Hunt the stuff back. Ooh, a Kyogre. Oh boy, this thing's Dual Splash is actually pretty strong. It can do 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So we have to get our Mr. Mime in play. Is it a Blastoise deck? It is. Alright, so they might get the Blastoise turn 1 or turn 2. But if we do, we go Jirachi and de-evolve it right away. That's how we win this. Ooh, a Catcher. That's pretty bad. It's actually a bad card to see because they can Catcher my Archeops. Okay. So Float Stone. Archen. We'll Junk Arm. Float Stone. Do I want the float or do I'd probably rather Ultra Ball in the deck. We'll end them, see if we can find energy here. No energy. Bruh, not like this. Alright, we got the Archeops, or the Archen. No energy does stink, but Sableye can't get KO'd here, so it's fine. We can put this down. We have the Jirachi too, so if they do get the Blastoise in play, we can try to go Jirachi, so it's fine. Gonna pass. They can't KO my Archen, right? We're not weak to water. They can't go, you know, Gus, knock it out with like a Dual Splash in the active. But they might get the Blastoise. If they don't get the Blastoise play, Archeops is coming down, and there will be no Blastoise for my opponent. And their engine is shut off. Oh, they had a Juniper. Uh-oh. Does that get the Mercandy Blastoise? If it does, we go Junk Arm for Float Stone, and then de-evolve it. That's going to have to be the play. Assuming we get heads on our ability. There's an Ultra Ball. That can get a Wartortle, as long as that doesn't go into Blastoise. They probably have it, though, right? Like 7 cards. Don't. Alright, let's go. Wartortle cannot evolve into Blastoise. Do we ever want to de-evolve it? Not really. It's not really a big threat. Alright, cool. I'm actually not going to... Okay, Smash turn. I'm fine with that. Let's see what we draw. Junk Arm again. Alright, we put the Archeops in play. Now the Archeops in play forever. I'm going to Dark Claw the Darkrai. I'm going to Pawnt and hope for an energy or something? What? Bro, where's our energy at? Alright, I'm going to bench Sigilyph. Darkrai. And Smeargle. No energy, so we can't get those Junk Arms or the Float back, which kind of sucks. Giant Cape, that's fine. They can't play Blastoise, right? Without their energy acceleration, they do Dual Splash once, it's over for my opponent. Well, not over, but you know what I mean. We can Ultra Ball away our top deck 2 here and get my boy. I don't even know what my boy is. Who's my boy? My boy is Mr. Mime. Assuming they knock out my Sableye. Honestly, they could snipe around it. Wait, wait, what? Oh, did they try to hit the Sigilyph? I think they just tried to hit Sigilyph there. Oh my gosh, let's go. There's the energy. All right, cool. Now we can Junk Hunt. I'm gonna get back Floatstone and Junk Arm. All right, cool. Yeah, I think they tried to hit Sigilyph. I don't know why. They could, like, they should hit Archeops. They can not take any prizes and then not... Maybe we should have benchlocked ourselves, because... I don't know, that's so weird. You... Okay... That's actually pretty bad. You know, I think there was some important stuff there. Rip, that's fine. I didn't see that coming, but okay, whatever. As long as they can't put Blastoise in play, whatever. We need to keep the Dark Patch in the energy so we can build up Darkrai. Hopefully they knock out my Smeargle. Let's go! My opponent doesn't see the play. Let's go. Yeah, we should have benchlocked ourselves, because we could have put ourselves in a position where they can actually snipe me. But now that we have Mr. Mime, we're flat out vibing. Gonna hold the hand and do... Oh, Floatstone this, and then we'll Junk Hunt. So I don't get Hewed again. Well, we could still get Hewed. We'll put back the Junk Arm. If they Hew me again, that's gonna be hilarious. But we can get rid of a Junk Arm, so the end of the world. They should knock out my Sableye, though. We could have Ultra Balled and done Dark Patch, too, but if they knock me out... No, they do play Tool Scrapper. And they found it, too? There goes our Floatstone and... Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We can work with that. We can just Junk Arm for the Floatstone. We won't be able to get Dark Claw to two-shot this, though, which is kind of the issue. We did just put back Junk Arm. We should be okay. We'll see what happens. That was kind of annoying, though, not gonna lie. I didn't expect the Tool Scrapper to be in their hand. They are setting up a lot of stuff here. We need to find more stuff soon. I think we're gonna have to use Sigilyph, right? We're probably gonna have to use Sigilyph unless... Don't tell me they have Suicune. Right? Okay, War Turtle. They can't use that. I think we just shove Sigilyph... No, but Sigilyph... yeah, we can shove Sigilyph in their face. They can't damage it. They can't do anything about it. Alright, cool. We'll just shove the Sigilyph in their face for the time being. I'm probably gonna Oak, too. I don't know. N would actually be good. We still have an N left. We actually drew it. Oh my god. We're gonna N. I'm not gonna bother. There's nothing to Junk Arm away, so let's just end them. Didn't get much. They can't do anything about the Sigilyph, though. They can build up War Turtle, I guess. Not really a big threat. Just bench Keldeo and pass. We can Junk Arm, I guess. We're actually low on supporters. Now we just need to draw stuff. We just gotta let Sigilyph chill out for a turn. I'm just gonna pass. I mean, if they Hew me, we get rid of the Archen, obviously, and then we go. We can get another Archeops and play if we really have to. I'm not gonna bother, though. One Archeops can suffice us unless they play Gust, which could happen. Fisherman. The War Turtle could attack me, but they ever attack me, we go Night Spear. I mean, it's not like the Kyogre is doing much damage to my Darkrai anyways. There's the Gust. Of course, they do play it. Will they get heads? Oh my gosh, they actually get heads. Are they going to bring in my Archeops or Mr. Mime, though? They bring in the Mr. Mime. Okay. It's a little annoying. They got a lucky heads there. Hopefully they don't get any more heads on Catcher. We have no way to get Mr. Mime back. Now we have the Junk Arm for the Floatstone. We draw an energy? Okay, perfect. So we just go Junk Arm for Floatstone. You can go Rush in. It sucks they had to have that Tool Scrapper, though. We're low on supporters, too. But yeah, it sucks they had a Tool Scrapper because we can't two-shot this. We can just Night Spear, though, and get some damage on. Can't damage the Squirtle, but we can damage the... Might as well damage Cure in case they get another Cape on it. They're only doing 50 to me. It's not a big deal. Computer Search. They could get another Catcher, but, like, they have to get a lucky heads again. Honestly, they should have just brought in the Archeops. Like, literally, without their Blastoise, once we deal with these big Pokemon, it's like, how are they going to win? Still Fisherman in their hand. Okay, they got a Float. Juniper. They're going to deck out, too, maybe. We'll see what happens. Again, Sigilyph might have to be the MVP. We're going to have to start building up our Sigilyph at some point. We'll see how it goes, though. So, okay, good thing... Okay, they can't two-shot me, right? This 50, 120 won't two-shot me. We do need an energy, though, ASAP. If we don't get energy soon, we could be in trouble. Keep hitting the Kyurem, I guess. Oh, no, they can two-shot me, right? But we still have our Tool Scrapper. We could still find Tool Scrapper and knock them out with a Tool Scrapper. That could be really good. Yeah, I guess they can two-shot me. Unless they go into the Kyurem. No, they can't. Okay, this is actually kind of bad. We really need to build this Darkrai here. We really need to build up Darkrai. Still, though, honestly, Sigilyph can kind of carry, I think. That's a bit cheap. I think we're going to have to go back into the Sigilyph here. We need energy, and we just can't draw any right now. I think we're going to have to hide behind the Sigilyph again and hope they don't gust me. Nothing I can do. We're running low on supporters. We still have Juniper and stuff, but we'll see. We have to sit behind the thing until we get more energy, because then we can start Dark Patching. They can build the War Turtle. Then I guess if they do that, we have to go Darkrai and Night Spear them. That's going to have to happen. We have to protect the Sigilyph. This thing is too important. We can honestly just win with the Sigilyph being in play, too. They could deck out. Ooh, if they go War Turtle, we can actually knock out the Kyogre and the War Turtle. Okay, they go Squirtle. We can take 2 prizes here. There's an Oak. All right. I'm going to burn the comms. I don't think we need any more. Do we have Darkrai? 5 energy, Comp Search, Tool Scrapper. Okay. Yeah, if we hit Tool Scrapper here, we're going to be in a really good spot. We didn't get it. All right. We can get energy here. We can pass for another turn. They're not threatening me right now. We might just deck them out with Sigilyph. That's why the Sigilyph is so good, right? You play against a deck like this where they can't put evolutions in play and they have no way to deal with the Sigilyph, and this thing can just wall the opponent out completely. And this is an example of it actually working for us. They're going to end me. That is actually perfectly fine. This hand was dead. I am still looking for the Tool Scrapper. Okay, that's fine. You can build the other Darkrai now, so we don't have to worry about getting knocked out. We're fine. We're fine. We're in a pretty good spot. They're probably going to run out of stuff. They bring in the War Turtle. They can try to double spin. They can't knock me out even if they get heads. They go for a bubble. They get tails anyways. We have Keldeo. And I think now is the time we go for the double KO. Actually, no, we'll let the Kyogre live. Let's hit this again. We'll let the Kyogre live, because we can always knock it out with Tool Scrapper. I'm not going to Juniper, obviously. I don't want to get rid of my hand. Another Juniper. Okay. They could end me again. Who knows? We'll let the Kyogre live, because then we can just knock it out with a Tool Scrapper. Right? We'll let the Kyogre survive, and before they potion it. I kind of want them to end me. I don't really want to Juniper away all these resources. There we go. There's an end. And a Tool Scrapper? That's a lot of Floatstones. That's 3 Floatstones. Alright, end. Can we find Tool Scrapper? I mean, we need energy for Darkrai, but we should find one. Unless they play Hammer, which I don't think they do. Okay, there's the Tool Scrapper. Alright, we got the comp. That's it. And we're just going to run them over, and this is pretty much a perfect showcase of the deck. My opponent just can't evolve, and without the Blastoise, they're just unable to build up their board, and they're unable to get their engine rolling. And that is what this deck is all about. They're actually just going to go for Dual Splash, which is fine. Right? We just go. Oh, we just dropped the Tool Scrapper. Look at that. Now, get rid of the energy. We'll get her on the Cure and make it maybe hard to treat. Kyogre gets knocked out. Bye-bye, Kyogre. Take our prizes. Floatstone, and whatever else. Another energy is really good. Alright. We might as well hard retreat. And Night Spear. And this game should be over next turn unless my opponent is able to do anything with that Kyurem. But that's why I removed the Floatstone, because they had a hard retreat, which would hurt them being able to rebuild it back up. So that's kind of why I did that. They are down 11 energy, I think. Yeah, 11 energy. Giant Cape, that's fine. We have a Junk Arm. Doesn't matter anyways. And that will be game over. Archeops stopping my opponent from being able to put their Blastoise in play just kind of was how we won. Without their draw, without their ability to put stuff in play, we bodied them. And if they ever got a Blastoise in play, we had the option to use the Jirachi to de-evolve everything and prevent that Blastoise from coming into play. Get it out of here. And that's that. And I'm going to wrap the video, guys, on today's Legacy deck on the Archeops deck. I think you guys got a gist of how it goes. I mean, obviously, you know, we can't, like, again, there's only one issue with this deck, and it just can't beat those big basic decks as easily. You could try to fit in a couple extra cards, maybe play a Silver Mirror too to help with the Plasma matchup, but other than that, this deck is really cool, and if you get paired against an Evolution deck, Archeops, he's the man. And also, so, another situation I want to mention. So if your opponent, if you struggle to get the Archeops play quick enough against, like, Empoleon, for example, what you want to do is you want to find Jirachi, you want to put it in play as soon as possible, and you just want to put energy, you just want to start attaching energy to it. Try to get at least 3 to 4 energy on it, and then you just go for a time hollow when you get the Archeops in place. That's how you beat that, right? So that just want to point that out. But yeah, that'll be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's Legacy video. Might have been a bit short. Some of these games were obviously a bit shorter because, again, Archeops can just win games so quickly because you put it into play, your opponent sometimes concedes if they're playing Evolution Heavy deck, or you win the game so quickly because without their evolutions, their engine is shut off and they can't do anything about it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's PTCGO Legacy video. Again, guys, you want to show your support on the Legacy content, make sure to leave a like on today's PTCGO video to help the Legacy video get out in the algorithm, help more people see it so more people get invested in the format. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about Archeops getting unbanned and expanded. Would you guys think Archeops being unbanned and expanded would be healthy for the game? You just can't play Archeops with Maxis and Baltra. Keep Maxis banned, but unban Archeops. What do you guys think of that? Do you guys think it would be good for the format? Let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out Card Cavern down below. Use code LDF if you get any codes. Check out my sponsor. Check out my Patreon down below, guys. If you guys want to pledge $2 a month for exclusive content, check it out. Also, check out my Twitch down below. Follow me on Twitter and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the video. Peace.